hearts full of gratitude and renewed determination. Tonight, as families gather across our beloved nation, from the shores of Keita to the savannah.
Papa Ghana. I've told you, 2026 is all about, the solution show, where we find solutions to solve the problem of our nation. And indeed, the comment section is there for you. Get on board, join. Maybe you know one or two things that you think say, oh my Ghana, ebetimi afa ediaka aboya bra. Na ye minor etumpo. Nti ebusia, winya na uba na wohemia. Unsubscribe my YouTube channel. No, please kindly do so. Subscribe to the channel. Also hit on the notification button so that anytime I'm about live piano, so also on Sabecam video ni bi na yakabom na yetimi abomodin ya akyerɛkyerɛ adwene ni ato adwene na yetimi de aboa ɔman Ghana. Now, and nkɔmɔ a yɛba abɛdie no yɛbɛhwɛ the new year address ɛyɛ the President John Dramani Mahama ne message a ɔde ma Ghana. Yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmɔ. Aberanteɛ bi nso yɛsɛ yɛfrɛ no Ebonowa, content creator. That is what I know him to be. Yɛsɛ ne yɛma no yɛremande no ɔnkɔda afiase for 2 weeks na ɔsambra yɛnkɔhwehwɛ n'adwene mu de kudie nti a ɔkaa sɛ nsuyiri bi bɛsi Ghana na ɛno nti wabobɔ ɛyɛ apam wabobɔ boat a ɛgya ɔde fa Ghana wiase nyinaa fo sɛnea ɔbɛbɔ yɛn ho ban na sɛ nsuyiri ne si a na ɛgya ɛtumi agye yɛn kwa. Apolisifoɔ akye no ɔmama no remand so ɔnkɔda afiase for 2 weeks. Deɛ ɔmo ka no nyinaa ne sɛ Ebonowa wodi atorɔ wotwa ntorɔ wɔde nada ɛna ɔde adi saa adwuma no ama ebi mo free ɛyɛ Liberia koraa ba Ghana. And nti polisifoɔ akye no me no ka sɛ yɛsɛ wɔnkɔda afiase remand. This tells me say Ghana wɔ mmara. Nti sɛ wowɔ social media na wadwene yɛ wo sɛ wowɔ social media yi so woyɛ content creator na wadwene yɛ wo sɛ wobɛtumi aka biribiara na wafa wo wadi a what ɛne abɛto dwa na bɛyɛhu ne sɛ ɛnyɛ biribiara na wobɛtumi ayɛ no wɔntentan so na wafa wo wadi akɔ. Yɛmfa nsua nyansa, especially Ghanaian content creators, vloggers and bloggers. Yɛmfa nsua nyansa. Maka ne saa nso no sɛ mmara no tumi ɛkye nkɔfoɔ ntɛntɛm sei ɛma mmara no ɛtumi de nkɔfoɔ kɔto ɛyɛ remand ntɛntɛm sei a ɛneɛ na mewɔ gyidie wɔ saa mmara no mu sɛ wɔn nso wɔn yɛ politicians wɔn bɔ ɔkorɔ no nso no mmara no ne wɔn ni ntɛntɛm because mpɛn pii no ɛkɔba ne sɛ wɔn yɛ politician a yɛsɛ ne deɛ yɛbɛ granti bail ɛne deɛ wɔn nkɔ no nkɔpɛ sika bi ne yɛngyae wɔn nkɔ fie na wɔn nkɔ dwodwo wɔn ho na wɔn nkɔ da na afei no deɛ ɛne deɛ atene gye na wɔn fa nsɛm ne nkɔ kɔɔta ansa na yɛato nsa afrɛ wɔn sɛ wɔ saa mmara no a yɛtumi remand wɔn deɛ a politicians who also yɛnim so wɔn wia yɛn sika because we were say until proven guilty no onye guilty nti yɛmfa ne nkɔ court na sebio yɛnkɔ toto na no na ne yɛtumi gya politicians mo kɔ fie free ne deɛ to me ne deɛ misusu sɛ ho no ntwa yi because when the poor man ɛfom mmara no a intentem no ane arrange it before court intentem no is a court say yɛnkɔ ne fa nkɔ to remand. What about the politician on who we are Ghana for Sikabo Ghana Chrono? Millions of dollars. It deny people good roads, good hospitals, good schools, infrastructure development, or deny Ghanaian job creation. And also, I think say a jano wadi a bono wadi. Yemfensia nyansa. Yentimi making sure say Marano. Say to me chick the only be the only come for. So what from Rano, it me chene dia. You all come a phone so crano, and run a chenoa, a send 10 temnoa, and run it to me near there, and any descend yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my kind of say we in a bono at the enemy home. The law must work irrespective of whoever I will my Ghana mua, utia emeraso. And intimate kai, one more, and run a show monsano. So more active swiftly when it comes to people be to say politicians are almost bought or minor chrono. Now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the new
plains of Bolgatanga, from the forests of the western region to the vibrant streets of Kumasi and Accra, I extend my warmest wishes to every Ghanaian, wherever you may be. A happy new year to all my fellow citizens. Exactly 6 days from now, we shall mark the first anniversary of the sacred oath I took before God and country. It was a solemn commitment to reset Ghana and build together the nation we all deserve. I can confirm that the promise of renewal we made was not mere rhetoric. It was a covenant, and we have begun to deliver on that covenant. 1 year ago, we inherited a nation in distress, an economy on its knees, unemployment crushing our youth, infrastructure crumbling, public trust eroded, and hope dimming in the eyes of our people. We were told that the recovery would take a generation, but I knew something our critics did not know. I knew the resilient spirit of the Ghanaian people. At the dawn of the new year, I stand before you to say our beloved nation Ghana is rising again. We've accomplished a lot together in the past 12 months through prudent management and difficult but necessary reforms. We've reduced inflation from the distressing levels above 23% by the end of 2024 and are hopeful to end 2025 with inflation at single digits of just above 5%. We have achieved relative currency stability and on track to be ranked among the best performing currencies in the world for 2025. We're accelerating economic growth and creating more opportunities for our young people. We've restored business confidence and have seen a significant increase in both domestic and foreign direct investment. We've restored Ghana's credibility with our international partners, successfully completed the renegotiation of our debt obligations on terms that protect our sovereignty while at the same time ensuring sustainability. We're beginning the process of exiting the IMF program with dignity, not as supplicants, but as partners. Our young people are Ghana's greatest assets. We're beginning to see significant growth in sectoral performance. Construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and services are showing very strong growth. This is creating a new opportunity for decent employment for our youth. Infrastructure is the backbone of development. We have begun the rehabilitation of over 2,000 kilometers of roads nationwide. We've restored a consistent supply of electricity and are expanding the rural electrification network to more than 1,000 additional communities.
Fantastic.
My countrymen and women,
Great.
Ghana's image on the international stage has been positively boosted by our well-acclaimed reset agenda.
Very good.
This reset involves a new way of looking at things both domestically and globally. Domestically, our reset agenda is seeing a resurgence of faith in our democracy. It is delivering a leaner and more efficient administration. It is yielding greater accountability in government and a re-energized fight against corruption. At the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly, I took the advantage of the global platform to share Ghana's vision with the world. The Accra Reset Initiative is a comprehensive framework for the sustainable transformation of our global governance system. This vision will address the inequalities in the current global system and reset it to create greater opportunities for Africa and other countries of the global south. Ghana's call for a global reset will address interconnected challenges of our time, and I'm committed to leading it alongside other world leaders. This is our moment. This is Ghana's moment to lead. To our fellow Africans across this great continent, Ghana's story is a part of Africa's renaissance. The challenges we face are not unique to us. They are the common inheritance of our shared history and the collective responsibility of our shared future. We in Ghana have proved in 2025 that democracy works, that peaceful transitions of power strengthen us rather than weaken us, and that African solutions to African problems are not just slogans but achievable realities. As Ghana rises, we extend our hands to our neighbors and our partners across Africa. Together, we can and shall build the Africa we want. Together, we can prove to the world what is possible when developing nations are given the space and support to chart their own course. We invite the world to invest in Ghana's transformation, not out of benevolence, but out of the enlightened self-interest in a more stable, prosperous, and sustainable world.
Abusia, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and I yet no and a New Year message at the mind for 2026. You be breaking it down na ya chire mu ni di ho nkomo. Maminchia a year see denu. Na unsubscribe my YouTube channel no, I kindly do so. I encourage you. Let's build a stronger family. What you say where you to adwene to ensure say on my Ghana no you bet me SCC no ekwan a yen nyina yepe. I have already told you say this year is about solution, and this year the show no you're doing the solution show. Let's talk more solutions to solve our problem. Solving problems is also wealth creation. To create wealth, no generational wealth for the unborn Ghanaian. Now the president Kasa no the speech a womaye no chere the reset agenda no a onam so no. You see, many years ago, na ye wo president a womo ka womo nyo na omaja adwuma no eho na omawia yen sika di yen sika bo oman ne kro no. Eninti under Akufo-Addo, I refer to him as a man without character. I also said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a person who suffers from pseudological fantastica. And he might say, MPP phobia, and so I started to use a year, a friend is saying, the terminology, maybe two, maka for about over 5 years, and I refer Bawumia as somebody who suffers from pseudological fantastica, which means that you'll be when you're no quaffo, no you're trofo. And Pempi, leaders kasa. One speech is different from action. And inti, many Ghanaians emfa buoni ni die sefata emfa politicians, because politicians are the same. And of course, it's because of the track record that ye hunu ne bebre happen bebre. So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, many people, like he said, were skeptics. Say, a bit skeptical. Say, questions were asked. Said John Mahama kra. And only buenfu followers of John Mahama bebre no ebufuye. And he took his time to tell us the oba obeba beyo. Ampa the first year in someone kind of opposition, say oba for me a leaner government. Ampa ene obey you. The ministers are for more deputies are for more kabomwa. And you're more than 60. 60 less than 60. Now, it means to say the kind of opposition, he has honored his word. The words now one breaking, one disrespecting, what the idea with Gina so at the aye juma. And in this, the biamekase senipa yasa ye friendly pano, a person with good character. Simply put, where your words, your deeds, and your actions are always in tandem. Me de ba eye akanka se mu a wosia wo yo. Tu kwa himfia say wosia de yo. Just wo hene de wo ka ebem. Ne authority na wo no. O man enum asem ntofom keke. De ebefiri nenum abebia no. Eya asem a wo gina so e de bobra. And exactly what yemu bini ye hwehwe in our body politics. In the politics are Ghana ni ye no. Ena ni ye hwehwe. In fact, na nanu danko Akufo-Addo a wabetwem no. No oye nipa bia na Ghana fo woni mu gidie kese pa. Ndi wo hwe wo mu anom wo akwantum ne efia. No mu gidie se papa ne de oba wo se a obeyo. Because can some bebre fa John Mahama ho. Ne John Mahama 1.0 and John Mahama's first term in 20 a year a friend is a 12 to 2016 no. Na nadu nya akwanya bae no omye hunu se oyo trofo, oyo dadafo, oyo trickster. no ye inkontompo ene nabra bani efi se ne num nsem no wo ka na ebo ebra ene ne yo no na ebo ebra na nado beka kire wo say he is fighting Galamsey and that he will put his presidency to fight Galamsey. And so betene say Al Jazeera a report say na nado danko Akufo-Addo eye gold mafia, which means he say woda da Ghana fo no wo bu yen bukata no yen sabio na braba ni obi a wonye no kwafo no na wo fa chiri no amoma tie si nwurem eye kwaye ni mu na eja oni wuntumi etutu agudie e forest no. It means he say he's a man without character. Oni suban papa wose a wonyo na nana montie nyina no da di pefe se wamba se obeboa oman Ghana na emom no oba se no opese obeye president ni bi no ofa kwan so no di wia yen ampani ampa ni nua ne ampa enei yebebusa se na nado danko Akufo-Addo ni nua finance minister no a ogina Ghana enim simpie so. It take almost 15 minutes to do introduction to introduce Ken Oforiatta to Ghanaians, you know, and then you know way. Ninyano ano dane ye quotation master. Na abribri nyina no wo quote Bible kire Ghana for do mre bi mpo no wo twa yan yadapa wo de Bible twa yadapa. Say ye de yadane ye ho sellers ne de and to buy as just a sambalat ne and ye nsem bebre. Ese wasum tie. Ese wani se wo de hwe no. No wogina Bible mu no di atro ene papa no wobu ni katem wobu ne na katem ana wapobo ne ntoma an wadwane free kuruma kotena United States of America medimeni hu no 2025 ewo eye UK kurum ha emera no share restaurant bia eye Chinese restaurant na eja wo bombudompem meanwhile so na Ghana fo nim se wodampa so ewo ayaresa bia ewo America sana entisa. And into politics, no, it made people to begin to question John Mahama's second coming. And in fact, significantly, John Mahama's coming, you know, I'm here to say, Sebio, Sankofa away, and yet the Biana Yemusio. And truly to his words, Obaye, the ministers are fire. Now let me tell you about the selection of the ministers. There is a lot of thinking, and I call the minister John Mahama Afa. When Petit Frekupe Amfa minister Biakeke, as if to say, all Bani in an wood Nimkofua, Yamian Aduna Ghana for two Abamanoa, Obefa Womo. Into obey was selecting a team who believe in Ghana's agenda, a team who believes in the people, a team who believes yes. It is true what our grandfather Kwame Nkrumah said, that indeed the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. Ufa will be to say, Okujeto Ablakwa. Enyame na meka chrew, ne yo nyina edi adanse pefe se. He stands for the people and is there to work for the people. Tinanu bi, eye Israel for pamo Ghana for kwan boni bi so anensem fatano. Ye foreign affairs minister, onimunyamfo Okujeto Ablakwa. Enso ye say na se ye tikromo e te Ghana no. Israel fo bi so tikromo am so omu ni nkrata ene ye bepamo wo mo because omani nso ade. Na omani nso ade nso a na omani enye den enye se etra omani ntonwi na eja omabebu Ghana ene mutia. Ene ti wopamo wo mo. Wopamo wo mo no anche. The Israeli a year friend is saying ambassador omu issue a communicate at the Ghana for achel. You see, I always say a person obroni buyenya, enye dede yo entienti mu, action. Say a speaking louder than the words. You don't go begging people to respect you. Respect is earned. And in this instance, no, Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, say, Ghanaians deserved respect. And we've earned the respect. And into Ampa, the Israeli ambassador, any Israel Kuruno, a power my Ghana for a kwanya, or the Ghanaian citizens, a faso, a womu crew. Now, Ofa Obi to say Minister Emmanuel Amakofibua, lands and natural resources. Utimi said there's a lot of thinking a komo a fasa openyi kesiano. Obekaya John Dramani Mahama 1.0. He was the energy minister. At that time, na eja energy enyamunkane a won sensem bebre oni na bedi ekire John Jinapo ene wono na ye the minister for energy omu gina mu ebo omodene abo wo mo homodene solve ye energy problems no ti omu be free akonya so no eye obi a na wo mo wo MPP mu mpanyimfo bebre no aka se John Dramani Mahama solve dum so was me boa Martin Opoku Prempo eye me dance ni nanka MPP aye yekoto aba 2024 yi na wo prese nka MPP ewini yanko be vice president odi hu adanse se Emmanuel Amakofibu a mo solve the energy crisis ampa enei wona ye the minister for lands and natural resources men kan dwama no niema wo mo ye ma memfa bi nto akwa mu na men kan wo because I don't want people to become complacent and think say adwuma no a John Mahama mo ye no sebio o beka say ebia emre because obi a waben bia wo ye bibia ye easy I say be the pillar onim bob gina field no twetwe a you would think say easy by the ball ne ma say gina park so a wan hwe ni a obeto 9 untimi ntwe nipa ba akompo edien na make de asima asemo a make so ene court I say 31 remanded over invasion of Apamprama forest na and under Akufuado na amanfo komko tu agudie ebo eye esese yensa sese yenkwaye no enam honorable Emmanuel Amakofibu a ene ni team Naimos ene the Blue Water Guard jumapa wo mu yenti omu tisi forest kochichi nkofo arrange wo mu before the competent court of our jurisdiction and the court ne said his lordship Isaac eye apietu ene ne nkofo ene ekwan a court fa so a wo mu kire se nkofo a o ma invade yen forest no yemfa wo mu enkonkotu eye efiase na eja o ma agene eye case no to eye the 12th of January 2026 the mecho ne say ene se wudi bone wo Ghana emra no ene ubedi se ne yese emra no emfe ne se ensere enkyerɛw se kofie na koda the laws are working. It is all because of ministers are president of our. You see, ministers, we no one will say MPP for the competitors per se. But the real competitors are fighting against hunger and poverty to create jobs. I'm on my Ghana a tumpon. Na yen so yetimi aka say emre bi e baaye no. Yenya leader bi your friend of John Dramani Mahama gonjani deshe. Woni a team of Emmanuel Amakofibua, Okujeto Ablakwa, the other honorables, solve the problems of Ghana and make sure say Ghana won't bear any. I have always said, and I always say, ye moving ye videos. I am happy to say, I'm paying for so bet every day, every tewo, every TB, every shebi. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes be on the fem yedi. And that is the reason why I made the solution show about so that you can also contribute towards this program. So that this program will be a game changer to change the narratives. Now listen here. And maybe a shame. Me can send me. Me say Ghana ni bien no two coin free Ghana. Or then a political party passport any two coin. Ghana ni bien no two coin ya. Or di a yene tribal a year party any two coin. And I say what this sebio the Christo sum another religious background any two coin. Ye nyina ye two coin free Ghana say ye abroad and now ye overseas and ye bano ye the Ghana passport. So you and I, we are being identified as one people, one nation, one destiny. We can only do best to make sure see and that is the reason why I say to Ghanaians, I say, let us not take for granted the gains that is being achieved currently by this government. Because you see, Abakwasam Chrese, when Kwame Nkrumah was doing his best and we were achieving the gains, we thought to say it was easy. So some people lied to us that if they get the opportunity, Kwame Nkrumah they will do far better than Kwame Nkrumah. In fact, we listened to those voices. And in 1966, Nkrumah was overthrown. Thinking, sir, the people were claiming and shouting that they would do better than Kwame Nkrumah. Omunya chance, ye more than the Nkrumah area maye. Ebusia, the history is there for all of us to read. Emra omunya akwenya, they did worse. In fact, one more achievement, I'm coming closer to even Kwame Nkrumah. A friend is saying the 1 year in power. That is why I keep reminding you, don't take for granted the achievements of a year John Dramani Mahama and in the ministers. Now, the in America, and a year Western region, a year in Zima East, Miami Krum, when I'm free, Kwame Nkrumah so no free. Emmanuel Amakofibwa, Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Mene Wokasi. Bronya breno aye nyina ye ni agye aye di bronya 31st yesimu aye nyina no ebi mu night club mu bu atopa gengen ebi mu di siga esi o ma no o mo twen ebi mu wa sorry dem te semia na me wa sorry dem na ye bom paye aisu afra nyankopon no na eye Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibwa one Naimos na omunam Enzima East echechi eye wo mu a omu ye illegal mining ewo Ankobra River. It tells you, say, this government, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and in the ministers, are ready, said they will perform to the best of their abilities. We must support them as a nation. And I think, said, the solution show is here for us to contribute our knowledge so that this government will be one of the best government, so that they will set a standard where any other government that will come after them will what? Stand on that platform to also give us nothing but the best, not the good nor the better. Because you and I, we deserve the best form of governance. A governance where people will not go walking in search to fetch water, to drink or to bath. But they will live in their comfortable homes. Just go to their kitchen or their bathroom, turn on the tap, and then shower. Not shower. This is the form of government. Now, of course, there may be one or two people form. Those people, we must encourage them. A lot of them were MPP. I didn't know form because I didn't need form. They will tell you, say, a kufuado o jagana one. Oja $1, which was equal to 17 cedis, and that one is better than Enemreya $1. John Mahama and the team at Forson, and they are about 10 cedis. So clearly, those people are doing no ayemere. Let us not entertain them, but rather yemfa adwene nyansa entuwo mutrim. No one say there is a new sheriff in town, and a new government to really truly reset the nation and let us move forward. Because I have always said that the black man is capable of managing his or her own affairs if given the opportunity. And truly today, we all can see that when Nana Dankwa Kufuado and the Bawomias and the MPP were saying that the John Mahama was incompetent, at the time, $1, when you exchange it, was just 4 cedis. Today, what is the case? When MPP got the chance, they took the dollar from 4 cedis to 17 cedis. These were people who were always shouting on top of their voices, saying that they are far better and that they will do better than the so-called incompetent John Mahama. When they got the chance, they could not even perform to the best of the abilities that we were expecting from them. But rather, they performed poorly, abysmal, and took the dollar from 4 cedis, left it at 17 cedis. So such people, when they talk, don't pay attention to them. Don't listen to them, because they have nothing good to offer Ghanaians. And that is why I come and I tell you that let us not forget what they did to Kwame Nkrumah when he was performing mightily and greatly. So today also, let us not take for granted the governance of John Dramani Mahama and his ministers. They are performing very, very well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I find President John Mahama's speech very, very, what is the better word? Very patriotic. And I think, sir, we must embrace this message and work together as Ghanaians. And let's build our country. Because nobody is coming from Europe or America to build Ghana for us. It is only Ghanaians who build Ghana. And we can build it if we really want to build it. But you and I know, when they come, they will throw dust into your eyes. They did it to Kwame Nkrumah. When they got the opportunity, ame Shelley, ame Foko. No wonder they are being referred or tagged as Sankwas. And you see, the empty brains, what did they do? What they do best is to go on attack and have nothing good to offer the nation Ghana. Akufo-Addo. Ghana Sidinaya hata. Bawumia, I have arrested the dollar and I've given the keys to Opombuenu, the then former IGP. What happened to the city? The city broke jail. And what? They left it at 17 cities. In fact, as a Ghanaian, I never dreamt that one day I will exchange £1 and then they will give me 22 cedis. It happened under Akufo-Addo. Such people, we must not entertain them. And that is the reason why I am telling this government to do the best and give Ghana the best, because Ghanaians, we have suffered. We have gold, we have diamond, we have bauxite, we have manganese. Why should we suffer? Why? We suffer because the leaders don't put the nation first and they give us any form of governance. They give us the worst form of governance. That is not the portion of a Ghanaian. That Ghanaian that hails from Elembele, that Ghanaian that come from Binduri, that Ghanaians that come from Asante Mampong, that Ghanaian that hails all the way from Insuta, or Teshi Lejokuku Krowo, that Ghanaian that comes from the Bono or Ahafo or the Western North, deserve the best form of governance, where he will wake up and have clean water to drink, where he will wake up and get access to good education, good health services. This is what we want for our people. Because after all, they are not asking much. Ghanaians are not asking much. And let me tell you, the Ghanaian is not a lazy boy or a lazy girl. If we were lazy, come to think of it, do you think that the Ghanaian will go to the place like Libya in search of greener pasture? Where is greener pasture compared? How can you even say Libya is a place that I have to go looking for a greener pasture? A desert, a land of the desert. So I'm saying that if the sons and daughters of the Abu Dhabis, the United Arab Emirates, if they can build their nation and be proud of it, and men and women from far east and west will go and visit as tourists, then we can do far better. Because after all, we have the Arable lands. We have everything to become mighty and greater. I was telling somebody the other day, the land size of United Kingdom is equally the land as equal as the land size of Ghana. In fact, UK is an island. United Kingdom is an island. They don't have the good weather that we have. In fact, they don't have the good sunshine that we have. And yet, look how they have built their nation, as if to say, they have men and women with wisdom and knowledge. As if to say, we are men. We have men who do not have the wisdom. But I don't think that is a fair comment to make. I believe that a black man is capable. So it is time for us, our leaders, to also respect themselves and respect Ghanaians and give us the best form of governance. So that when the Ghanaian child holds his Ghanaian passport, he will feel that sense of pride and joy, and not to be thinking that I have to do everything to obtain a British passport. I have to do everything to obtain an American passport. The reason why we obtain these passports is simply because they have built their nation. And every person and everyone on this earth would like to associate themselves with greatness. So if we can make our country great, we will be proud of. And you see, message, yeah, President Demaye, a message, I have been preaching it for how many years? Yemubi, we helped bring Akufo-Addo into power. I was speaking to one MPP big man here in the United Kingdom this evening, and I was telling him how some of us, we lost money because we supported Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, had believed in him, not knowing he was a sankwas. He was an empty vessel who could not give us what we were looking for. And so we have to support this government. We have to support them day and night to perform to the best of their abilities. They should give us the best, not good, not better. The best is what we deserve. Don't you want the good roads? Don't you want to travel to from Accra to Binduri on a 5-lane expressway? Don't you want to travel on good roads? Don't you want to have good health services? Don't you want to have a modern infrastructure? We are not asking much. So the solution show is here for you. If you want to come on my show for us to have a conversation, reach out to me. Reach out. Let's jaw. Let's have a conversation. A conversation that will bring about a change that our sons and daughters will benefit from. So that we will also say that yes, indeed, onipa tuntum no nso otimi ye ne ye e ma ne so ne nuanom ne enchirima so. Years ago, ne ye bo Ghana ni din a na alatani no nyaya enkoye Ghana ni. Ne ye bo Ghana ni din a na South Africa nyaya enkoye Ghana ni. Enso ye South Africa na hwe Ghana. Wangasa mekai we MPP ni kra no weni ewu. We NDC ni nso kra weni ewu meboa. South Africa no a na nke betimi aye better than them no. Ene kona kwa Joburg. Ene kona kwa eye friend is saying Womukro Pretoria kona kwa. Kwa we are South Africa, we build South Africa. Yes, ye betimi aye. We can do far better than them. And I believe, sir, if we give nothing but our best to our mother Ghana shall become very beautiful, and many men from far east and west would like to visit Mother Ghana. And will also not just come and visit, that they will take joy and pride to obtain our passport. Because you see, you created the enabling environment for businesses to thrive. Ye bien nyuma mantene maba wa sorry anopa wo momfa wo mutiri nkonko chinchim nkonko say ye kwotena eye kodo so ne ya na Mediterranean Sea no so na se du mempendusa ye wa rehie mu say wo man ne bagien ama ya ye betimi aye ama ye man Ghana e de na ye wo ho aye ntimi nye. Just add value to what God has given unto us. If it is gold, let's add value. Why should we wait for the young man to get to university to get the understanding of gold? Why don't we teach them at the early age? Why don't we tell our young men and women that this is the importance of gold from as young as the age of 7, 8, 9, 10, so that it will open their minds so that they can find that solution, that God-given wisdom. They will add certain things or come with some creativity to add onto the gold Iowa. Because we have the gold. And if a man has gold, the man must not be poor. It is only a foolish man who has gold and is still poor. And it's only a foolish person who has all these natural resources and is still poor. For it is said, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. What is knowledge? Knowledge simply means information. We lack the information to add value to the gold. Hence, obroni ni ba no abetu no add value ni akoto. I keep telling people that anything gold is a rock, a boba. It goes through a process. Now, Baba be a gold necklace. Maybe a friend is saying, let's teach our people. And that is why I keep telling this government, say me, I don't support scholarship. Anko for kwa brochiri. Eba brochiri bisuya. Some courses be a ehun shede here. Ubeba brochiri na uba bisuya nimdie ubeba beko school. Enye courses a itimi ye bi wo Legon. Ana Kivas, ana Tech. And you best say Ghana's taxpayers' money so umbra. No. Those courses no wa. Ye mom scholarship no mon course school no abi. And I'm being honest here. Because we cannot be using taxpayers' money. We cannot be using taxpayers' money to make people come, and then people will come to school and then they won't even go back. Now it's a taxpayers' money. Sikanwa yedi efandi wo na beye yenka. No. Yemu will be by UK, so be suadia. Won be suadia. A year research base wetim dia ko Ghana. Na Ghana nya ho mfaso. Enke be yempo a. Yempe teachers no. Yempe lecturers no. Ni yentuo musika kese. No mbe kyra de no wo Ghana. Ni nya ho mfaso sing say ye tam nkofo be 1000 apem ye tam nkofo be apem mienu yesum nkwa brochire. Na ubetie na ebia Ghana ambassador to UK and Ireland no ababe kachire and say ye deka over 30-something million pounds because you intimi into your school fees. What is this? Modern Bobain emfaso dodo saying any ye free sanko phone. May a president of Ghana may it simple. May a scholarship no free Ghana. Now by UK abisuade any other part of the world akusuade me ne wo dipa no a me ne wo me ma scholarship me no be sign contract me ne wo abusuafo be sign contract wa ma me twa wo abusuafo ti simple and tietia so obi antimi ntwa tire no a me a me twa ti no because money is the blood of the people. The currency no e nipa moja ye mfa ni agro ti se the man. Now, you must come back. Now, first, the knowledge, that information I acquire to help our people. Untimi sadia. But the cratane show. Now, untimi for failure. What nefi? Eduardo Legon, Kivas, Tech. It is equally good university. And I'm going to make wow, me. Me point here making. And Trasumuana, catch me. Comment section here once so dear. Shall I wipe any? Yana say we are all involved in building Ghana. And we must build Ghana. And Ghana shall be built. We can build it if we want to build Ghana. If we are determined to build our nation, I'm telling you, inshallah, you better build the chrono. So, ladies and gentlemen, John Dramani Mahama. The Numa Semua, what the two ja, Edema or mine Ghana. Now, I think, sir, a very, very beautiful inti.
My dear compatriots, as satisfying as our achievements of 2025 are, they are but the foundation. The architecture of the Ghana we want must now be built on this foundation. In 2026, we shall accelerate and expand. Every child deserves a world-class education. We'll continue digitalizing our schools and ensure every classroom has the tools for 21st century learning. We shall operationalize universal health coverage through the free primary health care program, ensuring that no Ghanaian is denied care due to inability to pay. Through the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, we'll stretch a hand of support to our people suffering from non-communicable diseases. We shall make Ghana food self-sufficient and transform agriculture from subsistence to a thriving commercial activity through mechanization, value addition, and market access. We're working to achieve 30% share of renewable energy in our national energy mix, reducing costs and protecting our environment. We shall deliver social housing.
And on this note, Maminka said the Minister for Energy, John Jinapo, Eye Juma. Emanena, Onkoswa. Ye bonabaso, ye shenim cry. So far, so good. But we want to be the best. Top-notch energy so that we can be able to have industries, companies, and employ Ghana for. So far, the Ghanaian is so more. CCSC to me try a shame to the minister Nakano. Send a president so a shame kina won a year the New Year speech no and then the New Year message no. Yen shem ne yen bomodia na say nnwuma no nkosoma ye. Because it me koswa and ye betimi nya companies a almost beba no ba be bie nnwuma a betimi yusu eye enyinemu kanea no. President etwaso
Through public-private partnerships. And we shall intensify the fight against corruption with no sacred cows. Every CD belongs to the people of Ghana and must be accounted for.
President said, Sikabia will be riaye, a ye peswa, a ye CD. I say accounting for the people because the money belongs to the people. And that is the reason why I encourage people to do politics and follow politics. Obi catch us, obi their politics, them empower, catch and say, sister, pe politics, why? Now we see kano a utiano, o taxes na utiano. One DH and paying for the bay the omope. And paying for no person bomb chrono. They will tell you, say, oh, politics is a dirty game. Or a dirty and go womb. Opinion no a dirty, so I shall not tie white. No, I got now no Yesica. Can for real touch a white, no, we are because he thought some people think it's a dirty game. We will not follow. Follow where your money is going. That is why I encourage people that politics simply means mind yourself. Mind yourself also the enye bone. Eye papa. You must know the yedi usikano eye. Where your money goes. So you have to follow, trace it. Sikane kwan ye kwan. Sikane kwan ye si school dying. Ye si hospitals. Ye bi enyuma. Dear na sikane ye ask questions. Don't keep quiet. If the more you keep quiet, fools will get the opportunity to come and lead you like it happened 8 years ago. And they will destroy it and they will run away and then they will go to a country to enjoy all the basic amenities. To set the kendo for Riata. Destroy Ghana's economy. And the way Jawo Akwatina will be mine. The question is, say Kadipano, I will call the crew, yes, sir. And we are no ball chrono, no Johnny free the chroma, and Kabetinia Koho, Akobo Wedra. These are things we need to understand. Don't come and defend people, defend Ghana, defend your mother Ghana. This is what is needed. This is what we need. Every currency, every peso, every city must be accounted for. Because the people suffers. A man for bread. Go to Tema Station, Ghana for that form. I keep telling you. When I was in Ghana the last time, I went there, I saw them, they call me kaya ye manche. Because when I go there, me nya time ne kaya ye foni din komo. And mo bi a metum di abo me de boa omo. I can't do much. Because I have a lot of family I feed. Look, you crow na ye timino. Enya better sa. So we have to make sure our leaders perform to the best. What you say? And now you don't agree with me. Anyway, let me read some of your messages. Na yentwa yen common so and tentemwa. I'm reading messages nibia abanona yentwa so. Then was say thank you very much, Doc. You are right, pa. MCMP ni bi bahand wudi matem. Ono so mfana di enkosa 2026 and a woman. We are here to solve problems. Inti we in Makacho, the solution show. This show, no, we are here to solve problems. Inti unya ba. Abuane kwasiane de fako wabusu yemu MPP ho. Hopes, I hope some body need say MPP have a lot to do if they ever want to come back. I am a Ghanaian and was MPP, but honestly, I support NDC all their plans and want Ghana to succeed. Alfred Benson say he is saying the truth and allow him to talk. Thank you. I say talk, my brother. I am MPP, but forget them. If NDC mess up, I will talk about I'll talk. But when they do good, which I am seeing, I applaud them. Sabepepe. No, I don't know. Secretary was say, oh my brother, that party have nothing to offer for Ghanaian. If Ghanaian are smart to see or no, I was never changing government again. Say African preach the politics on YouTube, the Western dig the resources in the ground. Yes, that is why I am paying for any to also start digging the resources and then making sure, say, Ghana, when it comes to the mining industry, we will have Ghanaian people are taking center stage of our mining companies. So that we have to build Ghanaian businesses. Nigerians did so. Omoboa Dangote, when it comes to the oil industry. Now look at him, he's performing. Until we must also deliberate. We have to be deliberate to build our own rich people. Because ain't nobody going to come here and help us. Hi guys, Nana O and so Eddie, Florin will say hi. Greetings, Nana Owens, Ben Tiller, I support you. Eric, thank you very well. Well said. Rad Johnson said, truth will prevail. If you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. I have told you this year is the solution show, and I need support. I need people who support the program. What you say? Tibomodia, if you want to support, anyway, anyhow, just reach out, because man wants to set up and then make sure, say, your videos no be more interactive, more nice, not just this halfway. We want to invest into the friends and the content, which I say, Senia, we will display the knowledge more. I want to bring on board other people to also come and share their brains on the solutions. A crime bench, the best solve a problem, Ghanaian way. And yet the beyond because say Obroni being free abroaching brano meboy. A bit me solve a problems. We have the natural resources. They are there, the materials are there, the raw materials are there. Bring it on board. You solve it. You solve the problems. What you say? Is it about transport? Is it about a friend is saying a coin? Is it dear na ususu say? Nim dear ben na ususu say, wow, which me di ama o mind Ghana. Oko Hong Kong. One of my friend be in Hong Kong. Say people are well educated here, but in Hong Kong, even though majority of the people are well educated, education, they don't normally place emphasis on. They place emphasis on somebody who is smart and creative. Because obia betimi the normal tradition. Me pese me can see asem so say ben yes say bia wonso anko suku nti woni bibi to offer. You can offer something because nyansa nko ene nimde no nso nko. What you say? Let's us all get involved, and we were told by our ancestors we must get involved in building a Ghana. Yentoa president ni message ne so na yenko yenim. Okay.
We'll implement the recommendations of the Constitutional Review Committee to make our 1992 Constitution an even greater guide for the consolidation of our democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, governments do not build nations alone. They do that with the cooperation of the citizenry. As we enter 2026, I call
President said government no aban no enye ono kwa na be build nation no. In short, aban no ye meni wo mi no. But president emphasize say aban no obetimi abuild kro no a obehia me. In this case no anka say obehia NDC ya omoto abama no o so obehia o man Ghana for. Enti wo nim de bi wo nyansa bi wonim okwan bi abetimi de aboa ama o man ne tumpoma. Don't sit on the fence and watch for distraction before you talk. One of the reasons why our MPP phobia betimiase is because Emran Nanado Bayen, I'm started some criticizing. They were shocked that Dr. rendered a NPP. How come he's criticizing MPP government? My training here in the United Kingdom, and me says will be here bonia, mean support Bonnie. My political training here in the UK, and me say yes, say or mine, I should keep quiet. It me ba bontin be kan madwene kire madwene e kire kwan e be fa so betumi turn things around MPP ntie ene hwe o mawie ye a bon kan they are not coming back now because me nhunu enyansafo no ewo mu sa e wo party and the president say yen nyina no yen kambum yen to adwene kwan e be fa so a ye be ma wo man na ye ne mo nyam hye e kine bi ama enchirima no mo so ba no maka say yes e kuku dambi e baaye e be boy we say Rosina ne Carol ba be hwe na echiri no mo ba o share video no share it on your Facebook friend say your Facebook page. You can also share it on your friend say WhatsApp platform for people to also enjoy the video.
Call upon each one of you. First, our young people. You are not the leaders of tomorrow. You are the leaders of today.
President said, "We are bebunwa." And I'm a future leader, me a future leader. You twemu, and the future leader no ye na ene. Nti en twen say wo benyini anya 40 years said ye mu bi ne wo bi no. What you say? Aha. En twen be ba akokora. Ene ya ye wo susisie ya. Ene ya. Bo modin ya. Na eden. Na won so fa wo ho jim. What you say? Ye den fa wo ho jim na boa. Na oman no nye de entumpon. What you say? Aha. Na eja enye den. Yenye a friend say. Yentimi nko yanim. Na ye nyina yento ato adwene. Why? Aha. Yo. Rich, say, how do we get your number? Rich, I have left a friend saying, my email address, or just inbox me and then, let's do the talking. Any day more. Yento aso president.
Take ownership of this reset agenda. Innovate, create, and build. Ghana needs your energy and your ideas and your commitment.
President said, Ghana nya innovation, obenya creativity, obenya ideas. Ideas near there. The would now sorry. Ba wutrim say, oh, metimi aye ABCD. Metimi the nyoma we can ho a. Metimi the aye car. Metimi the aye a friend is a fidie bi. Metimi the aye t-shirt bi. Metimi a print bibi. Metimi aye bibia edim faso be ba amo man no. Ahye ne munyam. Na metimi a employ ABCD. Se nipa ba ko, nipa mienu, nipa miensan, ni nyina aboa. The president said, "Man, try me say me your dachi future president bi. Me your dachi leader bi. Wo ye leader ne sisi a emfa woni mfi a wo. O man ne ye chichire. O man no so wo ka ho. Me ne wo na ye ka ho. Emfa woni say wo kura American passport ene. Wo kura German passport, British passport, Japanese passport. Wo ye Ghana. Enye by birth kura no a. Wo na nanom ye Ghana ni nkwa de a wo ka Ghana no beboa. Yemfa ye nimu de ne mboa kuro no. Ne yen reset Ghana no. Na nimunyam hyembrem. Because me ye sure say nyina ye pe kwa papa so a drive so. Ye pe train na betumi dey free mpaka ade ande ye friend say free Accra ekọ other parts of Ghana. Efe. Ebetimenya ewiemhyɛn efe. Osifa nimdeɛ ne bra. Ne yɛmfa mboa no ɔman no ntumpɔ.
To our entrepreneurs and business leaders, invest in Ghana, build your businesses that create jobs and wealth for yourselves and for the Ghanaian economy.
Okyerɛ sɛ wo a business ne deɛ mombɔ mmɔden ankɔ so na mombie nnwuma no. Ɛnyɛ afei ne yɛbɛtam yɛsika ne de akɔgu Japan. Yɛbɛtam yɛsika ne de akɔgu America. Yɛmfa mbie kuro no mu. Yɛmfa mbie nnwuma ne mmabunu ne mmabaawa no a ɛnkɔm bɛkɔ Libya no. Ana so mekwa kofa excess no makwa wu ewo Mediterranean Sea ni no ombenye biae. Let's open businesses, entrepreneurs. You from the northern part of Ghana. You are a businessman. You have the money. Why don't you open jobs? Be honest. Be truthful. Be dedicated. Be hardworking. Men can say, don't become a thief like a Kufuado. Don't become a thief like an Ofuriata. Be honest and truthful. Nani pana Jumana we be no. What general we be no. Once you hear Jumatin fashion anymore. Won't you okay? Men conquer yesikano and go good business. Let's help ourselves. Ye de ya. Obim free baby meboye. Yen de beboa boy. Asem toa. Yen ye nyamu ben. Obi be free abruchi beba kra o ebru ni beboa wa oba no ko ba be wia. Munim de omde ye nanano. Omde omu goose a friend saying a slave castle. Omde omu fire kayaka de mu. Etie nanano see from abrofo. We should not open that floodgate. It's time for us to think about deliberately opening businesses for ourselves. Oh, na Ghana in India, yeah, they say for hey, baby, I know ye. Be na Ghana in India, binye. You better to yamofo, so that we become the best of ourselves. And this is something that we have to understand. Enyapa, yemene ho. We must start loving ourselves. We must love ourselves. We love our nation. The man comes from Volta region, you are from Ashanti region, you have to love him or her because he or she is a Ghanaian first. He hails all the way from, friend is saying, Nandoli Kalio, you're also from Nzema, that is your brother, that is your sister. We must become a collective unit where we stand for each other and build our nation. The president Echrim. Nyafina, who business habit me bia, wo de kototo cars, ne kwan na say. Kwan a rough road. Now unko the richest man. Now na man for bebre no out to ani a obi an wo kire no. That is not businesses. That is not riches. Let's support ourselves. Maybe not our time, but our sons and daughters will have the luxury to do all these things. I always tell people, why do you think Solomon was able to go after many women, chase women, or even women were chasing him? Rather, it's because David, his father, worked hard and built a legacy. David built a huge legacy. That was the reason why Nebat Solomon was able to enjoy the fruit of the labor of his father. It's time for us to also sacrifice for our unborn generation. It's time for us also to leave a legacy for our people so that they will be proud of us. And I don't think our people are asking enough. Zygmus, unity breeds patriotism. And this is what we have to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, President Etwaso.
I pledge to maintain a conducive environment for your businesses to thrive. Your commitment must be to seize the opportunities that we create. To our civil society and
President said, no, so be any day. So be share. Or must I hear a police for a bamba for no better to your may finance minister better to your may or more conducive environment. I would eat and now your business. I hope better now when you sika. na wetumi ebie nnwuma ama mmabunu ne mabawa. Why? And once nnwuma no be a to light bill no menye illegal connection. This is the solution show. Yeah, ho aduro don menkonko ye illegal connection. Say me wia aban no pay your taxes. Send ya wutumi kwa sorry utua tight no. O tax nso do atua. Ye fam build the nation. What you say? No mining tumpo.
And media partners and watchdog institutions continue to hold us accountable. A vibrant democracy needs your critical voice. We might not always agree, but we shall always respect the role you play in strengthening our nation.
Oman princess and imagine how ya may you may. And yet, the bian or name be agree. Nemo me bebu e de buoni di ni di be ma ye ho ye ho. E be kire ya dwene. Wo mo ye bibi na nya me ba be ka. Me nka so ye jo ma ama ntimi nka ma no ntum. Da be ka. Akufo ado de me kan. No kra de maka chem se MPP no no ye achechede ye kra me tutu ne ho. NDC de omo no maso nya din o. MPP de no maso e din po. Omo tina me from achechede ye no. Odi nsi ohie gu mo machi kra omo ntutu. MPP kwa ya achechede kwa tutu wo mo NDC de omo ya akukọ. No anze de omo hia ne nsi ohie odi gu omo hu nyina be tutu. But president say omo ye bibi na nya yenka. NDC nso maso nya din. E na me pe omo maso nya din. Nano omo de friends lithium deal eBay. Ye bom he me yenu enu bu yanko hu demonstration ye he keke. E wa no dribi ka no ma de omo de ko parliament no akwa ye eni o ma esefata. Nti o maso mere compared to MPP. What you say? But president said yenko so bibi ho na nya yenka e me fancy.
To our traditional leaders and faith-based communities, you are the custodians of our values and the anchors of our community. Help us build social cohesion and national unity.
Wasi na nanoma himfo. Ene wonu mo me asofofo ni imamfo. Mu de morality no mo ho na wo. Enso na nse de mu kra de menim de mo kire. Mo baye mo fake prophecies nyemu nyina de. But president age na so say mombo modiana mo nso mon kam ho ne mbom da ne da nyina. Ni ntimi nya national cohesion. Ni ntimi international wiem. Na ja yentimi mbomodiana ye mbobra pa esefata be hye o man Ghana ni munya. Nkanesa.
And help us nurture the moral fabric that holds our society together.
Enti suban pano a be yo no omommoa no monkoso no monkyerɛkyerɛ ye na suban pano the moral standard no ento enkoso ewo eso.
To the public servants, yours is a noble calling. Serve with integrity and efficiency and dedication.
President say odi a public servant there aban adwumafo ye tunwache adwuma nenso oman nani nya afi na akotena ECG na akọwa kiloto honye asari original pay all just say honye asari original pay all oko ECG a we engineer oko ye adwuma we banka na we adwuma Ghana commercial bank nya ho na afi na akọwi ebroni nkate na akodi kokonsa honye ye kokonsa pap dedicate Ghana for pesade no ye pedjuma this will be shay and so and Sunday somebody must supervise us before we can work. We are Jumanas and supervisor. Do it to your best of your ability. Genie, dedicate yourself. Now yeah, Jumana and this is what the president is saying.
The people's trust in government depends on your daily conduct. And to our diaspora community,
what's it there? Se Ghana fo ne benya gidie wo aban mu a mo de bia no mo commitment a mo de ye adwuma ma aban no e na be ma ye mu bi ne e benya gidie wo aban ne mu o ti mo kona mo koye adwuma no in your various ministries Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, work to your ability. Ya vina mo kwa ye cadastral fake ones bi di man nkofo ne nsase ne nkofo okoko ho ne ma work for God and country. Let's do this together. Enfansho man anymore. Afidio oba yenya ye diaspora. Ye usi etietie sikako. For the past 10 years, we have contributed over $30 billion to the Ghanaian economy. Ghana for a world diaspora. It's time. See ECG, please transfer credit from old meter to the new meter. It's been 8 months and counting. Why the delay? Hey, I said, whoa, hey, the Electricity Corporation of Ghana for Munye Moduma.
You are Ghana's global ambassadors. Continue to make us proud wherever you are.
Oh, yes, we are.
When you can bring your skills back home, your resources and network, please do so. Ghana needs you. We are one people with a shared destiny.
Hey, Cape Coast, okay. Zigman say Cape Coast. ECG for no more honor. One no emomodian no transfer, old meter no to the new meter. One more creditor also. ECG for as many rough, when you're rough, when you're smart, and when you're what you when you're smart, when you're busy.
Whether you voted for me or not, whether you supported the NDC or not, we are all Ghanaians. And this reset is for all of us. There's no NP.
Otu abamamiu, one to abamamiu, reset ye nyina dia. There is no MPP or NDC or CPP Ghana. It is Ghana. The na nani ye papa no di omumu jagu what the J my no. If you understand this message, I think this message must be played into the ears of our people. NCC as the NCD and the no. Omo this is what they should be doing. Educating Ghanaians to be more patriotic. The patriotic nature of the Ghanaian no conform.
NPP Ghana, there's no CPP Ghana or NDC Ghana. There's only one Ghana.
Period.
That Ghana our forebears fought for and shed their blood to give us our freedom. Let us reject the politics of division and embrace the patriotism of nation building. Let us disagree without being disagreeable. Let us compete in the marketplace of ideas without treating our opponents as our enemies. The challenges that we face are too urgent, and the opportunities before us are too precious for us to waste our time and energy in needless conflict. I see a Ghana where every child, regardless of their background.
President said, anya afi ne ebe say adaje ne ebe ye ntokwa bi ni ntokwa atwa ne ma bi emfamfa so mba ye ye debate bi ehwe debate ebe timi di nwuma ba be create jobs oti ase aha exercise bi say bia emfa say wo Ghana ne ya say bia district a year friend say talent hunt oti ase na ne district no ye hwe wo mo ye very good omo timi di omo nsa no ye adwuma carpenters masons na ya ye competition. What you say? Aha, not district. No be add the aba. Bricklayers will be what me a build the dino the way or messing more tanoa or sit down or to me and yet nicely. Competition be a healthy. Tiasia, a bit me a bamba modia boamia quayanim. Tiasia, aha. Serve brilliant science and math quiz, national day and science and math quiz, a bit me a BB, a bear more, vocational skills be what you say contest to be technical contest to be where people can come out with some innovative ideas. I bet me nyam home faso. What you say? Adena ye ma technical school for no across the nation. Yem pay materials name for more in collaboration with the lands and natural resources and also the forestry the forest commission. Trade skills test, the forestry commission for and then omuntimi technical school coming together. Now we share so much the raw material no na technical students no build carpentry for no more building kunya decks in your money supply the Ghana schools under your friends and trees. Just keep it to me and quite a bit too home. Students in the bed women so you're crying a building kunya way, and young children, the young teenagers, they want something. I can say because when I was young, the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Mikai is now the little young boy at the age of 10, 11. Now you draw the Eiffel Tower. Maybe before you be they call France because we need competition and they're fair. This is the thing we have to understand. What do you say? Let's build small. China shall yes, sir. In 1979, the Chinese people were referred as the non-entities, the good-for-nothing people. All that they were good at was just to reproduce and have sex and just give birth. Until a short man who was just 5.1 feet tall, Akufo-Addo was even taller than him, by the name Deng Xiaoping, who was trained with the and he came and gave the people of the Chinese Republic, he gave them hope. And today, look at China. They started small. Electronics and no more year cars and getting toys, no more year. People were doing things. A man's skills open way for him to appear before kings and queens. If Ghana be called anymore, let us, that creative nature of the Ghanaian, no, way you muno, and tap on at the early ages. Every district, every constituency, my Ghana. The district, the DCs, the MMDC is to encourage schools. Ministers, the regional ministers should be visiting schools. No one cock primary, so Jesus war. The one we are talented. Let's tap them early. The youngest build a crew because we have the raw materials. We need the knowledge, the information, and the skills, the creativity. I bet to me the idea a tumpo and leadership like John Dramani Mahama. It inspires hope. I bet to me a coin. When you know Sami Bijinabi, I always inspire hope to my people, and I always say, yes, we can build Ghana if indeed we want to build.
Background can dream and achieve those dreams. I see a Ghana where hard work is rewarded.
Good.
A Ghana where merit triumphs over mediocrity. A Ghana where integrity is celebrated and where corruption is punished. I see a Ghana where our young people don't have to risk their lives crossing the Sahara or the Mediterranean in search of opportunities because those opportunities would abound right here at home. I can see a Ghana where our senior citizens live in dignity and where our sick are cared for and where our vulnerable are protected. I see a Ghana that is respected on the global stage for the quality of our democracy, the vibrancy of our economy, and the character of our people.
President Jason, you may have Bobo Sunina and Bobo Sunina. Yetimiya, Uhunu said that Chibino, Yehobe Benny Munya. You bet me a share papa no Cocrafone Merafo, you may be fitting a year lifestyle. You bet me a new my bema a crony munyamno a picture. See, I see a Ghana. But Sunny Mawina baby moi, and your man or kind. Ye baku, ye moi ye home, ye for your skills, your knowledge, your gift, your talent, and Vambo mining tumpo, no mining koneni.
I see a Ghana that is a light unto Africa and a beacon unto the world. This is not wishful thinking. This is the Ghana we're building together. This is the Ghana that is within our reach. As we enter 2026,
Senior man walking in and yes, or body to no account. I just say embemu there be a dear baby. Until 2026 here. Me solution show no. You see, as if say Yankopon son me die. And I can say I will be bringing the solution show for 2026. And as a president, when your man Bobo talks about solutions to solve our problem. Makajo said, life is a problem-solving world. We are in a problem-solving world where we solve problems. That is the reason why we move to Kwamba, so that we can solve somebody's problem and then we will get paid. So the more problems we solve, the more wealth we create. Once solve a problem, you don't create wealth. What do you say? And in tune say already, Makajo said, this show no, the solution show, and I need you people to support me. Because I want this show to be a show where the platform will be a platform where even a minister, an MP, the president sitting somewhere will watch the video. Already they watch the video. But I want to bring on board a lot of people, a lot of expertise to come and talk, to come and, share their knowledge, share their ideas. Because there are a lot of people who watch me who niyama mo type was here no. It's more than me cramming knowledge. Don't forget about the obia school bia. But you say, oh, no, a lot of people have fine brains than us. You have to contribute, and I want to create that a platform where people can contribute and our nation can benefit from. So let's support each other, like the president says.
6. Let us move forward together with confidence, determination, and faith.
Yeah.
Faith in God, faith in Ghana, and faith in ourselves. Let us build.
In faith, if you have faith in Ghana, there, you have to understand, say, faith in Ghana means that we have to have a belief in Ghana, that yes, we can do it, and let's support it. Obi said talk is cheap. Indeed, it is true. Talk is cheap. But when you talk, you have to walk the talk. And you have to understand, say, you don't sit on the fence to watch Ghana collapse. You saying talk is cheap, no? What have you also done? Or what can you also do so that you typing talk is cheap, no? Your typing will not also just be cheap, but you can also do something to help Ghana. Because in the end, if Ghana benefits, or if Ghana gets to that stage near Ghana Dia, count as a Ghanaian. So don't be those people who always praise Ghana the Yeda, Ghana the Yeda. People who have low self-esteem and low inferiority complexes, who always think say akwesi broni pen a bit me amana ye. Japan, maybe a tisa no more and tisa. But today go to Japan, go to Malaysia, go to all these people. They were not better than us. In fact, we started with countries like the Malaysians and other things. They were consistent. They shared information. They worked to build their nation. They were determined to build their nation, to give a befitting name to their mother, Malaysia, mother Japan, mother China. This is it. We need a mindset change. So if you are not ready for that mindset change, please go and sleep like Rick Van Winkle. Go and sleep. And when you open your eyes, you better die sorry no. You doom pempenswa. Rick Van Winkle, what that's sorry, now America has already gained independence. And they were moving on. So if you are a Rick Van Winkle, please go na ko baby da. Because this time around we want to tap into a higher energy.
Build on the foundation we have laid. And let us work harder. Let us dream bigger and achieve even greater things. Let us prove that the promise that inspired our founding fathers and mothers, and the promise that has sustained us through trials and challenges is not just a promise, but a prophecy that is waiting to be fulfilled. May God bless you all. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. Happy New Year, and may 2026 bring us all the prosperity, peace, and progress that we deserve as a nation. I thank you, my countrymen and women.
God bless our homeland Ghana, make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever. Now, Mijina Sukase, Obi say John Mahama, or say John Mahama is an expert in everything but knows nothing. The people that you claim knew something left the dollar from 4 cedi. Left the dollar at 17 cedi. They took it from 4 cedis and left it at 17 cedis. The people you think that they know. And sometimes some people feel that they know something but they know nothing. And that is how MPP people think. They think they know something, but they got the chance to they destroy the economy. They got the chance. The finance minister ran away, left the nation. Please, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for supporting my show. Thank you so much for always watching the Solution Show with Dr. Ren Papagana. As you know, my new name is Papagana, and the Papagana no. So said the way I love Ghana no, it's a good name. Now me try to say oh my Ghana they be ya they free me newo me. Whether you are from the north, the south, east, or west, any part, I will free bar. Let's build Ghana. Barbara, it is saying, I hope you're doing great. Mr. Moa, if you want to support my show, please kindly either say you just call me or your friend is saying, Obey support me. Obey WhatsApp me rather. It's my memfa no mano and mouth. Just WhatsApp me And then yes, yentimi enye den yen build it on my Ghana yen koyenim. Why? Na yen koyenim, because it's very, very important for us to build a year Ghana together. So yes, if you have any support you want to support with your knowledge, with anything, please don't hesitate. Get on board, and then let's talk. And then yɛnkɔ yɛnim na sɛbio yɛnhyɛ ɔman Ghana animonyam. The solution show no nkyɛ me ne ɛyɛ mehwɛ anim sɛ me ne some of the ministers ɛbɛba program no so, na any MPs any friends and civil society for bɛba show no so, na yɛatoato adwene na sɛbio nso wowɔ nimdeɛ bi a wopɛ sɛ nso de bɛboa a mesrɛ wo a memfa nsie. I'm encouraging you guys. I've told you that if a year the Germans were able to build their Germany, if a year the French people were able to build their country, indeed Ghana, we can also build Ghana. So call me and let's do business. Why? So that we all move together as one people. The other day I was telling somebody, say, our forefathers, Obidi said, the man who formed UGCC, Pa Grant, our grandfather, was in Germany. First World War, Second World War. He had businesses in Germany. He had businesses in Frankfurt. He had businesses in Berlin. He had business in East and West Germany. When after the First World War, Second World War, in fact, the Second World War, the promises the Germans made to him, when they could not fulfill, he thought wise. He said, no, let me come and form a political party to kick the Kwesi Bruni out of our system so that our people will lead the nation. And indeed, his wishes came through. Pa Grant. He was a businessman. He invested money into people to gain independence for us. And it's now time for us to also do same, to invest into certain craft like ours, like mine, so that we can push the knowledge out there, so that people all over the country can also get it, so that at least we can have a huge people coming on board on the solution show. Thank you so much, Ghana. God bless us all. Happy New Year. I pray for strength, long life, good health, which is very important. Because if we can do all these mighty and greater things, we need good health. Until I pray for good health. And also pray for riches. And also pray for progress. The way you biano, nyam kupon trade yampon, and Ghana man, nyam kupon, and ton super and fenguso. Take good care of yourself and see you again soon. One love.